Good morning, my dear friends. Happy Easter. Today we're going to do the Easter cookies. Okay, follow me with the recipe. So here I put 7 cups of flour with 2.5 cups of white sugar. And I mix them together. If you have people that have diabetes, put 1 cup. So either I'll put 1 cup because I have some people in my house that have diabetes, or put the normal 2.5 cups of sugar to this. 7 cups of flour, 1 cup of sesame, and 1 cup of aniseed. Them together very well. Mix them together very well. Here I have nutmeg. I have the nut, so I'm gonna grind them. I put a little bit of sugar with them and grind it till it is powder. Now watch very careful here. We need mahlab, 1 big tablespoon, and I'm gonna grind it. We're grinding it. Here is my mahlab. It's all grinded, added to the rest of the ingredients. That's my nutmeg. All in here. Okay. The nutmeg and mahlab is here. Make sure you mix all the ingredients very well. Add half a teaspoon of salt. We're gonna add half a cup of melted butter. We're gonna melt the butter, half cup. That is exactly a half cup of melted butter. I'm gonna dig a hole here and first start with the butter. And half a cup of cooking oil. That's half a cup of cooking oil. 3.5 cup of warm milk. I'm gonna warm it up now. It's 3.5 cup of milk, not boiling, just warm milk. 3.5. Now here, make sure you measure with the same cup for everything. For the same cup, measure everything. And now my milk is ready. So I'm gonna pour it to the rest of the ingredients. This step is very, very important. I am creating yeast now. 1 cup of warm water. 1 cup, only 1 cup of warm water. Warm water, it has to be warm. If it's boiling, it's gonna burn your yeast. You touch with your, if it burns you, means not good. It has to be right, just right, the right temperature. This yeast, we're gonna have 2 big tablespoons of yeast for 2 tablespoons of sugar. You stir and you cover them. You stir very well. You cover them and you let them rise. Once they rise, we add them to the rest of the ingredients. You cover them. Make sure you cover them. Here I'm covering them. Let's leave them for 5-6 minutes. Then we check to see if they are rising up, means they're ready to add to the rest of the ingredients. I uncovered my yeast, so it's ready. See the bubbles? This is ready. We're gonna put it on the top of the rest of the ingredients. It's ready. Now we're gonna start forming the dough. So mix them all together and get your rubber gloves and start doing them with your hands so that the dough gets together. We're gonna keep doing this till we form a dough. Now let me do that and come back to you. Now for this kind of dough, you don't need it to be hard, you need it to be soft. After we form this, we'll keep it soft. We're gonna cover it with a plastic bag now. Here my dough is covered with a plastic bag and covered with a nice blanket. Keep it like that for like 4 hours or till you see it's rising. Now here's the dough after 4 hours. See how the dough is? I took the bag out. Now I'm gonna do it into shapes. And I'm gonna preheat the oven on 400 Fahrenheit. Preheat the oven on 400 Fahrenheit. And here we have a special tool to make the dough. Like that. And here our cookies are